All right. This is my post fight on Marcus Maidana versus Adrian the Problem Broner. First off, I want to start off by saying it was a really great and entertaining fight. I was up on my feet the majority of the time the fight was going on, telling Maidana to jab, keep jabbing. And when he knocked Adrian Broner down in the first round, I almost jumped through the roof. I've never been a big fan of Adrian Broner, not because I didn't think that he was a skillful fighter. It was because of the way he carried himself, the way he ran his mouth, um, the things he was saying, do. I know he's just trying to be marketable and trying to sell fights. And I really don't know the guy. I'm not sure if that's how he truly lives his life, but it was very, very unattractive and very annoying. Just being honest with you. Wasn't humble, didn't respect anybody. But I'm not sure if he thought he was going to win this fight or not. A lot of people thought he had a chance to win the fight, but Marcus Maidana pulled it off in a good fashion. He was ripping shots to the body, scored 2 knockdowns, wasn't letting Broner get away with any kind of dirty business, And Broner, I think it was in the first round where Broner did a move, spent behind him and kind of, dry humped him from the back. Maidana later on in the fight got him back for it. It was classic. And the dude is so full of himself and arrogant. Even when he was getting his butt whooped, he was still just nonchalant and still acting like he was the man. I do have to give Broner credit because the kid got up from 2 knockdowns. He bit down on his mouthpiece and he fought. He didn't quit. There were times that he looked like he was about to go, but he didn't quit. He went 12 rounds with a good, strong veteran, hard puncher. And he made it through the 12 rounds, but he got and he had some moments. Actually, he had some moments in the fight. He did win some rounds, but Maidana just overwhelmed him, man. I was so gratified and so happy that Maidana won that fight. I really, really was. Hopefully, this will humble Broner. Hopefully, Broner, because I know the first time I stepped into the ring, it was with a professional kickboxer. Now, granted, I don't kickbox. He was just training me how to do stand-up. But I was 21 years old. I was a mountain of muscle because all I did was lift weights back then when I was younger. I'm old and fat now. But I just thought I could whoop anybody because of my stature and how I was built. And I watched boxing, so I knew how to box. No, I got my butt whooped. I think I lasted a good, every bit of 17 seconds, and I quit. I stopped. I said, that's it. And it changed my whole perspective and outlook on life. When that dude handed me that tail end whooping, changed my whole outlook on life. I was a lot more humble. So hopefully this will humble Adrian Broner. Make him go back to the drawing board and throw more punches, use lateral movement, stop standing right in front of somebody who can knock your face off. He just fought a dumb fight. But big ups to Maidana. Man, respect, good win, and now you're a world champion again. Now you can go and make some fights and make some more money for you and your family, bro. God bless you. And I do have a little bit of respect for Broner for biting down on that mouthpiece and pulling through all the way to the 12th round. But his loss was very gratifying to me. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to lie to you. It really was. Not that I wish any harm or anything on the kid, but he was just really annoying. Didn't even stay after the fight to give an interview. I don't know whether he was just so embarrassed because all that mess he was talking and he lost in that kind of fashion. But I think his jaw was broke, honestly, because it seemed like he couldn't shut his mouth, and it was a little swollen on his cheek too. So he might have broke his jaw. I don't know, but in any case, in any matter, he didn't stay. He just bolted right out, and the fans were just cussing him and all that when he was going back to the dressing room. You could see him. There was one guy who got right in his ear when he passed him, and I don't know what he said, but his face expression was, he wasn't saying anything nice to Broner. But and I also want to say Keith one-time Thurman against Soto Carras was a really good fight. Keith Thurman used lateral movement. He boxed him, and then he just finished him off with the power. You better watch out for this kid. I mean, he's an up and coming welterweight. I'd like to see him and Sean Porter go at it. You know, Sean Porter just took the belt from Devin, and I mean just straight took it from him. And Sean Porter is not someone to take lightly. Guy can fight. But this is my post fight. I hope y'all enjoyed the fight as much as I did, and I'm so happy Maidana won. God bless. Jesus saves. Amen.